Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading for July 2021. Okie dokie, let's have a little look at what's going on, because last month you stood up for yourself and you were really brave and you did all that stuff, but you know what? Now I think you're ready to implement some changes into your life. So when it comes to that situation where I saw work, it looks to me like July is a really good time for you to maybe reach out and see if there's anything else out there for you when it comes to work. I feel like you've been waiting for this for a little bit of time, and it looks like you are going to make a big move when it comes to work and career, and it's going to be something that is going to bring more money into your bank account, which is really, really good. So what I see is it's always like you're waiting till just the right time to sort of go for another job and find another job. Now, from the look of my cards, it's the start of July seems to be the best time to do that. And it does seem as though it's a bit of a shock, so maybe it's something that no one sees coming. Even you're a little bit shocked by it by the look of this spread actually, but I still really like it because it looks like you're going to be doing something where you're more autonomous, more solo, more by yourself, something like that. And I don't know if the job you've got now is surrounded by a lot of people, but this kind of looks like where you're going to be a bit more on your own, and I quite like this for you. Because around this I've got strength, I've got celebrations, and I've got more money coming in, and we all like that, don't we? So I really feel like that is going to happen. Now, if you're not changing your job completely, this could be maybe the offer of some sort of promotion or something like that, where you will be working more autonomous or more by yourself, and there will be a pay rise involved in that. So either way, it's quite beneficial for you when it comes to wealth and money. All right, let's head to the middle of the month now, because I have some relationship stuff. So I'm shifting gear from work to relationships in the second half of the month. I know I talked about that new love or romantic interest that came into your life in May, I think it was. So let's have a little look at that, because it looks like around the middle of July, there's some issues going on around your relationship. And this is going to be a really dangerous time for breaking up. It looks like you're going to head for a really bad patch about the middle of the month. Now, this can go either way, because there's my breakup card. There it is, but it's under the surface. So this is when I say it could be either way. When the card's underneath some other cards, it's not jumping out at me and saying, oh my God, you're breaking up. What it's saying is that there's a danger time here. So a danger time for breaking up, which is right in the middle of the month. So are you going to make that, or are you not going to make that? Interesting, because I think you might be going to make it. I feel like this relationship, even though it's still kind of in its infancy, as I see here, looks like you probably can still pull it together and carry forward with that. Now, on the other hand, if you are in a relationship that is breaking in the middle of the month and you do decide to go down the path of parting ways, then I do have some legal issues that need to be taken care of. So this could possibly mean, monetary and financial settlements, or, dividing of property, something like that going on mid-month as well. And I don't want you to be taken advantage of, Taurus. I know that you can be, because you can be quite gentle at times, but it's really time for you to not get caught up in the emotion of it, and just be like, step back and see things with a bit more of a broad vision and see what's fair for both parties. So I've got sort of a duality going on here. If you're breaking up, be careful about property, money and investments. And if you get through that bad patch, then it looks like you will make it. I'm not saying, when I say you're going to make it, I'm okay about it, but I'm not over the moon about it, if you know what I mean. It feels like this relationship does worry you or bother you, and there's something going on. It's almost like, are you addicted to this person for some reason and you can't seem to stop yourself? You know how we get into relationships and we kind of know that they might not be that great for us, but we can't stop ourselves anyway. I mean, we've all been there and we've all done that, right? We've all danced that little dance. So I guess it might be worthwhile for you stepping back and having a nice objective look at this relationship. And I know that can be hard, but it might be worthwhile for you. So Taurus, this is an interesting month for you. Changes around work, love the changes around work. Issues around relationships are going to be difficult, and you need to think, and you need to have some clarity around your relationships. Really sort of think hard about if this is the thing that you really want in your life. Now, as I move to the end of the month, it does look like you're doing some things like going out bush or going camping or something like that. There's something about leaving and going to the hills or camping or something like that. I hope that makes sense. You are an earth sign, so you will appreciate the time out in nature, but it's definitely being out in nature towards the end of the month. And that's going to be really good for you because this is a big month with a lot of changes. And because you're an earth sign, you don't like a lot of change. But I do believe that you are going to come through this and you are going to be okay. Whichever decision you decide it. But there are options. I want you to know there are options for you. And sitting back at the end of the month and just relaxing and being in nature, I think that'll be good for you. Okay, so enjoy that, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.